It's hard to admit. It's hard to admit.
I'm a recovering simp. I used to be a simp myself. And there were 5 signs that I'm going to show you right now that I didn't realize was simp behavior that was completely causing a girl to see me as this nice little friend. A guy that just wasn't someone she would view to have sex with, to be in a relationship with, to have any sort of attraction for.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video. We got 5 signs that you are simping. Before we get into that, man, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, comment, and subscribe.
Are you a simp? Is simping even a bad thing nowadays? And can you expect to have any amount of attraction and actually get the girl if you show any simp behaviors? In this video, I'm going to give you 5 subtle signs that you are showing simp behavior, and it'll ruin your chances of ever attracting a girl. The word simp has been thrown around a lot lately, and with good reason. More than ever, so many women are selling their attention and their bodies for money. I mean, yeah. But this idea of catering to a woman to really get her affection isn't really new. It's not a new phenomenon. I mean, back in the day, a whole 7-8 years ago, it was called being a beta or a white knight. The whole mindset behind this is like, okay, women say they want to be treated nicely. They complain about a-holes. Therefore, if I show a woman that I am a nice guy, that I will treat them nicely, that I'll be just nice to them. Like I'll be, I'll give them positive emotions. I'll treat them well. I'll give them back massages. I'll buy them what they want, that they should like me. I mean, it makes a logical sense in our mind. And this culture, which has been reinforced by society, has led to a lot of misinformed men. And look, I have to admit something to you.
It's hard to admit. It's hard to admit.
I'm a recovering simp. I used to be a simp myself. And there were 5 signs that I'm going to show you right now that I didn't realize was simp behavior that was completely causing a girl to see me as this nice little friend. A guy that just...
A lot of you people, man, who are into this content came from being a simp. Now, I honestly think a lot of guys went through a simp phase, whether that be through elementary, whether that be through middle school, whether that be through high school, or whatever. You went through a simp phase. And like for me, I was a simp back in middle school. I was craving to get a girlfriend. I was craving for the attention. So what did I do? I would go all out for a damn girl. You had this girl that I used to date, I ain't gonna say her name, but back in middle school, 7th and 8th grade. Like we were literally like that. So I was doing everything for that girl. There was a guy who used to slap me. There was a guy who used to slap her ass all the time. I hated this dude. I hated this dude because he always tried to be cool with me. But every time he would slap her ass, knowing that we dating and shit. So I said, man, nah, bro. I'm about to bust this nigga his damn nose. But one thing I did fear, I feared my father. So there was a lot of things a lot of people could get away with. And I said, you know what? Fight them, get suspended, try to prove a point over a damn girl I'm probably ain't never gonna be with again, and go home and get my ass whooped by my dad, or just let them, have at it and try to say the shit that I can, and not have to worry about my dad. Pick one. And I said, you know what? Like I said, if y'all have a father figure in the house and he's a strict father, y'all will understand what the fuck I'm saying. Y'all will understand what the hell I'm saying. That man don't play. That man did not play. She sat over here. This guy, he was persistent. He kept trying to get her. So she ended up texting me and saying, you know what? Because mind you, it's been going on for a minute. So she's like, you know what? Hey, like, listen, KB, I kind of let me give him a try. Let me give him a try, whatever. So I said, man, whatever, dude, right? She fucks with this guy. Didn't work out. What my black ass do? She came back to me, took it back, just like that. Simp behavior. And that shit was going on for so long. By the time I got to 9th grade, I kind of felt like I kind of knew what the fuck I needed to do. I'm like, man, you know what? Hey, fuck all that, bro. Like, I'm done with it. I'm done with this shit, bro. So come 9th grade, saw her or whatever. She thought everything was sweet. And I said, man, what's up? Like, we kissing and everything. And she's like, oh man, I can't wait till we get back together. Cause she went to a different school than I did, but we were right down the street from each other. So she was like, oh man, dang, I can't wait till we get back together, this, that, and third. And I said, I don't see us getting back together. Now, I just want some naked pictures. That's what I want. I want some naked pictures. Cause I kind of gotten to the point where I said, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. So I thought, I was done simping. Fast forward, my sophomore year in high school, dated this damn white girl. Pieces. She broke my heart so bad, bro, that I literally went out my way. Cause this is when it was big, like popping Xans. I know everybody remembers Xanax, popping them bars. I popped one. Because of that, and this, mind you, this is right before a basketball game. I popped a Xanax right before a basketball game. Now, was it because of her? I bought the Xanax because of her, but I popped it before the basketball game, but it wasn't because of her. Because I had bought two of them bad boys. The first one that I bought, I didn't take. You know what I'm saying? Because when we broke up, I was heartbroken. I was like, man, damn, bro. Like, I couldn't eat. I couldn't focus in basketball practice. I couldn't do shit, man. She drained me, bro. She drained me, dog. You could see it on my face and everything, bro. I was like, dog, like, and guess what? She ain't break up with me through text. She broke up with me through a fucking note. So I just said, man, dog, like, I always asked her for naked pictures. She would never send me none. I'm like, dog, like, and mind you, I was big, man, because I wasn't having sex then. You know what I'm saying? The closest thing to sex I was getting was some naked pictures. So I'm like, yo, send me some naked pictures. She wouldn't even do that. But she sent other niggas naked pictures prior to me. Even got in trouble for that shit. Then when I come in the damn play, I'm here to take you serious. I said, dog, I want to take this girl serious. I was that person, like, because I was on a football team, right? When we first started the date, I was on a football team. When we broke up, it was during basketball season. But when I was on a football team, I was like, bro, I want a female. Like y'all seen football relationships. Like you know how you see people on Instagram or whatever. I kind of wanted that type of relationship where a girl at my football game, she hey, how you doing, blah, this, that, and the third. That's what I wanted. Didn't get that. Not only that, she wasn't giving me what the fuck I wanted. So when she decided to break up with me, right? There was a nigga on the football team. Mind you, I'm a freshman. There was a nigga that was on the football team that was a junior. He ended up starting to fuck with the damn girl. Tell me why this nigga showed me naked pictures of this damn girl. Dog, I wanted to steal off on that nigga, bro. I wanted to steal off on dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Then I wanted to drive up to wherever that girl stayed at, and I wanted to go knock her smooth the fuck out, bro. You sent every other nigga some naked pictures. Then when it came to me, you didn't want to send me none. But then when it come down to this nigga, you want to send him everything. Boy, hey, dog, listen, bro. I said, oh, man. And this bitch made me... She ain't make me pop no Xan, but like I said, I bought Xans because I was hurting over her, bro. Like I said, man, dog, what the fuck? And I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let me go ahead and buy Xans. I ain't never tried it before. Let me just go ahead and buy something. So the first one that I bought, didn't take it. The second one that I bought, I took that, and I didn't want to take it, man, while my parents was around. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew this shit was gonna happen. I knew this shit was gonna hit me. I didn't know how it was gonna hit me. I didn't know how it was gonna hit me. So I said, you know what? Let me take it while I'm in school. I didn't think it was gonna fuck with me while I was over here playing basketball. But that's a whole story. And if y'all want to hear that story, let me know. I got 2 other story times. I got 2 other stories that y'all can go over there and go check out. I ain't gonna do too much right now, just cause I gotta see if y'all like it or not. If y'all want me to drop some more stories, y'all want me to drop a story about me popping a Xan before a basketball game, telling y'all about that, just let me know. Drop it down below in the comments. I need to know. I need at least 10 comments. Give me at least 10 comments to say, hey man, we want to hear that damn story, and I give y'all that story. But long story short, that was my simping phase. After that, I was done simping. That's how I kind of became a little. That's how I hardened my heart a little bit.
Wasn't someone she would view to have sex with, to be in a relationship with, to have any sort of attraction for. So, what causes a simp? Well, it's actually quite simple. Okay, sorry, I had to do one of those. Just one of those. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll get into the rest. So the first sign you are showing any simp behavior is that you are commenting anything on her social media posts. I mean, literally anything. If you go through hot girls on Instagram, which you shouldn't be following, by the way, anymore, like completely don't follow the hot girls, because that's a whole separate video. Just stop. The second sign you are showing simp behavior is that you offer to pay for stuff
Yeah, commented. Yeah, I be looking like, listen, you know, hey, if you go to my Instagram, bro, you go look at people I'm following, dog. I follow some women now. I follow a lot of bad women, and these women, these are more almost like your damn strippers and shit. Now I know I talk shit, but it's like, hey man, look, you know, at the end of the day, they still giving a service, my nigga. Hey, they doing me a favor. Go over there. I be looking through the comments. I be seeing, oh man, let me get some. Oh, bro, let me lick it. Oh, let me lick that ass. Oh, damn, bro, I just want to cop a feel. Oh, girl, come sit on my damn face like I'm a chair. You know, just some horny shit. I'm saying, I'm looking at these niggas like, why? Why? You are not. She's never going to respond to you. She's never going to talk to you. You doing all this thirsty shit is not gonna make her want you. And then not only that, these females that you're out here commenting on, like you're not the only thirsty nigga on there that's commenting. When y'all comment on these females' posts that are already bad and gorgeous and all that shit, that got hella followings, they're not worried about you, bro. They get a rise off of y'all just commenting. That's it. But are they gonna go out their way to talk to you and all that shit? No, they're not. So that's why it would be considered simping if you over here trying to talk to some of these damn women. Not talk, but if you over here commenting under these women's posts, like y'all gotta cut that shit out. If y'all doing that shit, bro, cut that shit out, man. Y'all making niggas look bad, bro. Don't stop doing that. Stop doing that, please.
Right away. So the other day I was getting into a conversation / debate with this girl I'm dating, and she said, we had a scenario where, you know, if you're hitting on a girl as a waitress, so she's a waitress herself, right? So I said, between two scenarios of a guy who's trying to hit on a girl as a waitress, you could either, she thinks the best way is to leave a massive tip and then your number saying, hey, call me, you know, I like your service, whatever, right? And I'm arguing that actually causes you to be viewed as a simp or a guy who would provide for her without even knowing the guy. And I say the best way to actually get a girl's number that is waitressing is to walk up to her when she gives you the bill or just be like, look,
I know this is weird. I know you probably get this a lot, but look, I find you really attractive. I don't come here often, and there's not really other chance to really talk to you. I'd love to get your number and text you, and maybe we can get a drink sometime somewhere else.
By talking to her and by not leaving money to show your value, it is showing that you are valuable enough, that you don't need to give her something in order to talk to her. I mean, the same thing happens when you see a girl at the bar and you immediately buy her a drink instead of getting to know her first. When you buy the girl a drink, that's sub-communicating to her that, like, I need to give you something in order to talk to you because me, myself, I'm not enough. And it's also a sign that I'll provide for you, right? And that's very simpish behavior. Instead, recognize that you and her are equal. I mean, hell, you can get the girl to buy you a drink, or you don't have to. It's just the point of the matter is that you don't need to give her something of value other than yourself at first. The third sign.
I agree with him. When he's saying buying women's stuff off gate, you know, now I see what he's talking about when he explains that. I'm like, okay, I see what he's talking about. Buying a girl a drink, for an example, off rip. You don't even know who the chick is. She don't even know who you are, but you automatically buying something. You're just making it seem like, hey, I can provide for you. Now, would that be considered a simp? Don't know, because you got to know the man's intentions. I mean, you know, if you trying to get some of these women's draws, the first thing you all going to probably do is buy her something. You're probably going to buy her something, take her out, or do something. So, you know, I understand where he's coming from. You know, he makes a pretty good point. But would I call it simping? No, I wouldn't call it simping, because like I said, it's based off your intentions most of the time. Like I said, if I'm buying a girl a drink at a bar, I'm more than likely trying to get some buns. More likely, yeah, I'm trying to get some buns.
You are a simp is that you never challenge or tease her. Look, the basis of all flirting is this up and down range of emotions. And the way you create that naturally is by being yourself. And because you are yourself, you're going to argue with a girl about certain things. You have no problem going towards conflict. And a simp, oh my God, conflict is like the kryptonite for a simp, right? Conflict kryptonite. That's a good expression. A simp thinks that if I tease the girl, she won't like me anymore. She'll think that I'm mean and she just won't want to talk to me. And I need the girl to talk to me. You see what I mean? Guys that are simps are never teasing, never challenging the girl. A girl likes that spike of emotion. And as a man yourself, you create that by simply owning who you are, owning what you like. A simp caters to the girl's worldview. The fourth sign that you are subtly simp.
And I'm assuming that he's talking about a girl that he really want to be with. And that is understandable. That is true. You got to be yourself. You got to be able to argue with her a little bit, tease her a little bit, do all that. So he's making a very valid point. He's making a very valid point. If a girl looking at you and like you don't ever complain about anything to her, you don't ever, kind of challenge her a little bit, she gonna look at you and be like, I can kind of walk all over this nigga.
Thing for a girl is that you are thinking about what she wants more than what you want. The other day I was working with a client and he was constantly in his head about this girl he was talking to. And he was trying to figure out, like, does she want to have sex? Does she want a relationship? I don't know what she wants. That whole premise is coming from the illusion that it's not important what he wants. As a man, this isn't selfish. You have to know what you want. You have to know your boundaries. You have to know your needs as a man. Are you wanting a long-term relationship? Do you see her as just someone to have sex with? Go with what you want instead of trying to cater to what she wants. See, when you do this, you come from a place of abundance. Simps are over here in scarcity land thinking about, what does the girl want from me? How am I going to change who I am to meet her needs? As a man, you know exactly what you want from the girl, and you go try to get that met. You try to find girls that meet your standard, that can give you what you want in your needs. That way you're more selective and therefore more higher value. The final simp behavior, number 5, is that you watch porn. Now what porn does is it gives you this illusion that girls are objects to be obtained. Now you would think that it would be the opposite with simps, right? That actually guys that are more objectifying women or that...
I'm gonna hear what he got to say. I'm gonna hear what he has to say, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna stop watching porn. I'm gonna be watching porn till the day I die. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you, bro. You got me fucked up, bro. Porn, man, I love it. I love it. I love porn, bro.
Grade them are really the ones that are not simps. They're the extreme opposite of what a simp might be. However, let me show you exactly how watching porn leads to becoming a simp. You see, when you watch porn, you are objectifying women. But what happens is that you start to see women as this thing that's on a pedestal, this thing to be achieved. And naturally, when it's something that you want and you see that you don't have it, they become this sexual object. When you go to talk to the girl, you are implicitly under them, which creates all those previous 4 simp-like behaviors I've talked about. However, if you stop watching porn and you see women more as an equal human being, they're not something that you can just simply get from them. They're actually someone that you can actually talk to on an equal level. When you meet them from that place of equality, you can connect with them more on a deeper level. Now, if you need help yourself to quit watching porn or to change any of these other simp behaviors, set up a free call with me. I'll help you uncover those beliefs to change them for good. Watch this other video on simping right here.
We uncensored over here, bro. Yeah, my channel, we're uncensored. We talk about everything. They don't give a fuck what you talk about. We're gonna talk about it all. I ain't stopping porn. I've been watching porn since the 7th grade. That shit ain't stopping. That shit has not stopped at all. And to be honest with you, shit has not stopped at all. Now, talking about objectifying women. Sure, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Now, but he does make a good point. He does make a good point because he's saying, you go out here, you kind of put these women on a pedestal when you really can't have it or whatever. Especially like if you're a virgin and all you do is watch porn, you are going to be a simp. You are going to be a simp because, like I said, when I was sitting over here doing that shit, I was like heavy on like, bro, I need to like get something. I need to get something from a female. I need to get something from a female, and I wanted sex. But, you know what I'm saying, couldn't get it. I didn't know how to talk to women, didn't know what to fucking say, and what happens? Sitting over here goddamn depressed and shit because I can't get the girls that I want. Like I said, for me, yeah, as a kid, I think that's gonna be any kid. Now, as far as grown-ups, I think that's more of a problem. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by it's more of a problem as an adult, I can see what he's saying when it comes to, you're probably going to be more of a simp if you're an adult. You ain't getting no butt and all you're doing is watching porn. So I can see how you can relate that too. But, it was a pretty good video. I understood it. This is coming from somebody, man, who ain't black. This is a white guy. You know what I'm saying? White guys are a little more politically correct. So they're going to kind of sort of tell you right. So, hey, shit. Do me a favor, man. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.